Hello, welcome to my channel and videos. I hope you are very well, friends. I thank the new subscribers and all my subscribers very much. Welcome. I say I am very much for providing the balance of giving and taking and liking my videos and subscribing. I also thank you for your comments. Yes, what does the person in my mind feel and think? What does the person in my mind do? He flies and goes. What does he feel and think? Yes, friends, what does the person in my mind feel and think? Let's start the opening after shuffling our cards. Yes, there is still a little problem in my voice, but I am not trying to tire myself. Yes, right in the center of the person in our mind. Look, a justice card came out. True justice is also called divine justice, but it shows more true justice. That is, the person in our mind. Well, a court process has started. So he is experiencing something like this and he is very scared about this and he feels very bad here. He has made a choice between the one he loves very much and now the other two people are stuck between two situations. He is experiencing a problem. His choice was wrong. Look directly, the Lover's card, Justice card, and right next to it a collapsed tower came out. My friends, a lucky person, he made a choice. Where he made a choice, he suffered divine justice and destruction. He is giving a great probability losses because here, look, he says, an opportunity has come to my hands. I have to evaluate this opportunity if necessary. I will take all the responsibility. Look, what kind of an opportunity has been presented now? Sometimes they work so beautifully on people's soft bellies, so beautifully that they take away the knowledge person like this with his language. This person is also caught up in an illusion, as if he says, an opportunity is in my hands. I will evaluate this opportunity, and in the meantime, while evaluating this opportunity, friends, he takes on too much responsibility. He has only one goal: let me become strong and powerful. Everyone wants it, but in the right dose, to suddenly become strong. I mean, it is very difficult if money comes out of the national lottery. It may happen all of a sudden. An inheritance is left from somewhere. It may happen too, but you know, by doing a job all of a sudden. I mean, it is very difficult. Every job, look, no matter how beautiful the profit is, it first requires some effort and then it comes. There is no food without effort, friends. I took all the necessary responsibility. I did it all for this to become strong and powerful. I did a lot. He says I took responsibility. He says I was given such an opportunity. I said I would do what was necessary, he says. But then what happened here? Where he took responsibility, his burden became so heavy that his friend his back is bent. He can't see how I will get through all this work. He says, how am I going to get through this much work? He is really tired. Another meaning is, friends, he may have created a karma. He may be in a karmic situation. He may have entered into the karma of other people. For example, he gives hope about love, he leaves and goes away. This is a karma. He exploits a person's material and spiritual feelings. Spiritually, he exploits materiality. In his hands, he applies a beautiful power, but for himself he gets stronger. He takes it and takes it for himself. What happens when he turns his back and leaves? This causes karma. No one gets away with what he did, friends. He acts like a cunning for a while. How can he do this with his tongue? Now, friends, both genders do it. You know, women do it, men do it too. You know, those who watched this opening, everyone got to know each other very well, and it seemed like there was a karma here. The opportunity he was given is really like this. It is a perfect thing, he thought, but immediately started to get scared when he entered He took the steps and said, such an unknown path. Let me say it. I think, how should I pronounce it? Suddenly, we have a person in our mind who entered an unknown path without making any good calculations. Here, my friends, the person in our mind is very scared. He has held one of the sticks tightly. I am very scared. I am very wounded, and here is the Seven of Wands. The person, excuse me, the Nine of Wands, the person is very cowardly, very scared. That is, he has witnessed such things, my friends. Look, he has witnessed such things, that he has started to get scared. In fact, he could not see the possibility as it was, just like in the Moon card. This person was caught in an illusion, and his dreams began to collapse with the collapsed tower. The judicial processes have begun and he is experiencing such great anger. My friends, he lost his own control while trying to take control. Here, he is so scared that the person in our mind does not know what to do. He says, how will I do it? How will I do it? How will I get out of this situation? He is very angry. He has drawn his sword and is waving it around. It comes. I see a person in our mind who makes movements around him, shouting and screaming, I have a talisman queen here, here. I can clarify the talisman queen here, as the opening continues, I mean your own power, you value yourself very much. Yes, I love power, I love strength. But I know the limits I can do according to my own abilities. I also value myself very much. You made a choice. I am also very valuable. I also mind my own business, you said. Because you wanted a solidity from him. That's why here, on the other hand, since this card is facing you, he says I should have given him this strength. Friends, this is the first possibility. The second one is here. The most person wanted to come to power and strength while following the opportunity offered to him while entering that unknown path, and then he saw everything turned upside down and found himself in the courthouse processes like a horse from this minaret. He says hundreds of thousands of people fell. Wouldn't you fall? So here we have a person in our mind who is in a karma with the wand bird, and this person, if he created other karmas in order to get out of this karmic situation, he has an attacking root karma and also his own karmas. Friends, this system maybe forced him to get out, but when he couldn't get out, it has reached the last stage. He says, I wanted to get you out, but you didn't understand, and here the courthouse processes have started. Maybe he will incur losses. Friends, there is such a situation because of these losses. Anyway, this psychology. He is now corrupted and has an anger problem. He cannot control himself, my friends. Let me put it this way. Yes, I am saying to choose a card right in the center on the Justice card. Look, he is praying. He says, I have come to this point because of the situation he has fallen into. His psychology is corrupted. Pure yellow. Look. Third parties, third situations, next to third parties. In fact, he is experiencing a depression where he lies. He is very sad and unhappy. He prays in this justice process to be cleared. It means that there is a person in our mind who is alone with a very important problem. On the other hand, when we see this Four of Swords, it says, I am with me, no matter who it is. It says, I am in my mind. It says, you are there, that is, when he thinks of you. Maybe he feels comfortable, but I am saying it because it comes on the Justice card. The person here is really very sad, very regretful, and may also be disturbed. Look, there is a psychological disorder here. Let's continue with the opening so that these cards can tell us if there are messages you will receive from the attunement. Tarot heals. My friends, you will learn a lot. Yes, I chose a card on the Lover's card. The Three of Swords says, look, I was not wrong. Says I am common. I chose my common living space. I made a choice. I chose money. I wanted to come to power and strength. Here I have my labors. I work here, but he says my choice was wrong. He says now he says a lot, I was wronged. Let's see if the work turned around or not. I was devastated. He says, I was devastated. Where I made my choice, I was devastated. They destroyed me. Now I am forbidden to sleep. I am thinking deeply. I am very sad. I am very unhappy. I am very lonely, because my courthouse, yes, I am very affected. I am not in my hand. I am trying to read by adhering to the energy of the reading. My friends, whatever I see, I continue the opening according to what I see. I chose a card on the collapsed tower. A Queen of Swords appeared. My friends, now, where your sword is drawn, it shows that the sword is very. For I am telling you now, what will I do, my friends, because you are also strong, your own self-worth, you have expected a solidity from it. I am choosing a card over the Ten of Wands, Queen of Hearts. Friends, look what I told you caused karma. Sometimes it is karmid, sometimes it is adhokak karma, sometimes it is the person's own karma caused by karmas. I destroyed you, you also destroyed me, she says. Here the Queen of Swords came to the collapsed tower. She says, you turned around, you drew your sword, you cut and through. She says, how much? She says, I have responsibilities. Do you know you? She says, do you think everything is easy? She says, on the one hand, she is also making a system from inside, friends, and in this way, on the other hand, you are in my heart no matter how tired, no matter how much responsibility she takes, no matter how much she is in the crowd. Just like in this Four of Swords, there is someone else next to me. You are in mind. Wherever I work, no matter how the day goes, you are in mind. You are in my mind. You are in my mind, my friends say, but where you are offended, where he remains responsible, third parties, third situation, common business, common living space. You say for me that he did not put his hand under the stone, he did not do anything for me, he did not want to do it, you directly thought so, your heart is broken. You drew your sword, now you said, I can't do it, my friends. You did not like this situation. Where he said, I can't do it, he destroyed you. You drew your sword, you are close. So this is how it happened, he broke your heart. I choose a card on the Knight of Swords. The King of Talisman came out. My friends, I say, I am in the comfort zone. I knew it well. I was saying nothing would happen to me, but he says, I was destroyed there. He says, right now, the courthouse, our processes, very angry. He trusted the comfort zone. Third parties, in the comfort zone, in the middle. Who are the people who exist in the common living space now? Is it their siblings, their mothers, their fathers, their friends, in other words, my family? I can also say the people I see. My friends, I choose a card on the power card. Yes, The Prince of Hearts appeared. Friends, I was someone who was interested in power. I wanted to be strong. I preferred my common living space. I felt strong there. But when you were not there, my power and strength disappeared because the King of the Talisman, the Queen of Hearts and then a Prince of Hearts appeared again. Look. There may be a person in our mind who wants to win your heart, in a second possibility, my friends, in front of you. Maybe he heard something or saw something. He may have misunderstood or he saw something. He may exist in reality. He may have been aware of the existence of another person who will offer you a comfort zone that will give you a good value. In a place where there is such power and strength, this anger may also come from here. Some of you are like this. Since it is collective, I read it in every way so that everyone can interpret it according to themselves, because this card can also be read this way. B is in the energy of the opening collective-wide. Friends, it's good that you exist. Friends, as long as you watch, we exist. We don't even post videos, believe me. I mean, I don't watch. I let it go. It came out like this here. Look. It wants to come and win your heart, or it really has good financial means. It will offer you opportunities that it doesn't offer. It may have seen or heard a cup prince, or it may have heard from a person's mouth that I like this person very much. I mean, in this opening, I felt this too. That's why I wanted to say this too. I didn't want to pass. Yes, I choose a card on the Whisper Prince. Look, the wand came out. I started it with passion. I came and went. You asked me for an opportunity. I broke your heart. I said, I can't do it. I can't do it. How can I do it? You collapsed. I didn't know that you would collapse so much. And I didn't know that you would take such a harsh attitude towards me. Because the card that came over the collapsed tower is the sword. Friends, look, let me show you again. Well, here he is thinking of you. Friends, he says, I destroyed you. I can't do it, I said you, but I feel a very big passion, a very big love. I can't get away from this passion, and he might have been a bit flirtatious, so you said you trusted him. It seems to me that you might have looked at him like this. You know, he is the one who can offer me the opportunity I want. You said he can definitely do it because he comes running to me. If I say hello, he comes running to me. If he doesn't see me, he calls, sends messages. Maybe he is jealous. Maybe he comes with a lot of passion. You know what happened between you now with your friends. Some of you really live something physical together, some of you don't. But still he comes running to you, who values you very much. When you hear the words I can't do it from the person who comes running to you, you are devastated and you have drawn your sword. He has devastated you. I mean, he would definitely not find a tangible opportunity for me because he loves me very much. You said I was sure of his love, but he has devastated you. She has turned it into a Queen of Swords here. She says I wish she was like before. She says I wish she was a Queen of Hearts. She says she would love me then. She says a weight will go off me. She says no matter how tired I am, I will come to myself with her love. She says it means you loved well, my friends, you loved well. My voice is low, make do with it. My friends, it won't take a day or two, but don't let the collective wait. I said, I am aware of my own responsibilities. I hope I won't be worse. I hope, a little. My voice is gone. I rest a lot, yes. I choose a card on the Queen of Parts, yes. Look, she says I had to go. Okay, my friends, she says I had to go. Now look, here, for the Queen of Talismans. She may have gone to someone who holds the power, the money, she may have been her mother, her spouse, anything. It could be, on the other hand, I will say another meaning. Let me choose another card here, one more. I will say let this remain like this, my friends, she will interpret the other meaning, so that, as best as I can, the collective, I have been informed correctly, yes. The cards vary plus, but I don't take it like that, of course I mix it up a bit. Let's choose a K on this 9 of Wands. Let's make it clear. Car now I say I got scared, I pulled over. He says even me a wimp. He probably knows it. What do I know? I fell out of his eyes. He used to see me as a controlled manager who loves me passionately. He knew he loved me very well, but he says I lost control. I got scared, I lost control. He says friends again, I will take control, and friends I will come to you. He says he is coming like he left. That's why I said I will choose a card on this card. After that it is clearer and more explicit. I mean this cowardice, you are devastated. I definitely wouldn't wait. I mean if I said there is a possibility I don't know Han Heyman, I don't know Villa Mila. I didn't want just a common living space, a house under the same roof. You may have a desire or a wish in you. I see it as a talisman here. More friends since the beginning of the opening. You have a job to do. You may have a talent that can help this person. Or some have a job where you develop yourself privately, and I saw a person who is open to development and wants to progress even further. I am telling you, friends. I have seen people who develop themselves. You have turned to material things a little bit now. You have devoted yourself to your work power. This is how I see you while you are immersed in your work and power. Even when you have started to earn money, maybe you are making money now, you say I am good like this. I am earning my money, and when you least expect it you saw such a cowardly wimp. And definitely, but look, the person in my mind is coming to you. Friends, he is coming to you. He means he is coming towards you. I will take control, he says. I am coming towards you. He comes as he goes. Look, I went, I am coming. A situation like this happened, I went. I made a mistake. These things happened because of me. I destroyed you. You pulled your sword because it was my mistake. But you are also damaged, friends who left me emotional, I have to say, because our card that came over the collapsing tower is the Queen of Swords, or so the Queen of Swords is the person who has suffered a lot here. She has encountered a lot of injustices, so I don't expect this from her. So you loved very well, just like here, friends, and caused a karma. You may have sighed inside you. Look what I told you first. Here is the justice card. Here it could be divine justice, it could be true justice. The person in my mind is experiencing situations related to both divine justice and true justice. There is someone who wants to come to you as soon as he is lost. Also, he trusts you a lot. What do you trust, friends? Look, you love, he knows this. What else does he know about you? You are a very just person. Okay, you are honest. You also saw a mistake like this. You are a person who is tough enough to cut and throw like a sword. On the other hand, how does he know you standing on your own feet? He sees you as someone who has material strength and power. He knows that the right person is you. He attaches great importance to solidity. But look, the person in our mind has a personality like this. Be careful, friends. One by one is experiencing troubles. There are court processes. He is very scared. He prays a lot. He is very sad. These third parties sometimes represent the family. Here I said someone else is with me. This someone else is his family or people he sees as his family, but right next to him there is a section trio. Here with the Lover's card he says I have chosen a joint business and a common living space and breaks your heart, destroys you, but look, since your financial situation is good, look. Here with the Prince of Hearts he says he is making plans. He says I want to take the power and strength into my hands again. He is making plans about how he will take a step for you maybe, look. I am looking from the bottom up. I will read these cards in every way. They tell so many things. Here he is making plans with you, friends, if you had a joint business before, to start it again. If you don't have one, to do joint business with you, to establish a joint business. I have a person in mind, but right now he is in Prince mode and is making plans because he has destroyed you. He says I am gone. He knows very well that I am a materialistic person. He is mine now, he knows my heart. He says friends left and comes back, and in order to overcome the trouble he has with the other party in the common business, common living area, your financial situation is good. Maybe you are a very talented, wise person. He may ask for help from you. Let's do a joint business or support me financially. You may experience something like that. In other words, if you really love and believe that the other party repents for what he did, open your door accordingly. There is definitely a coming in these cards. I will take control. I will get out of that cowardly situation. I will come to you like that too. He says, look, run, come again. I have to start that love first. How did we start like this before? Maybe with small gifts appearing and disappearing. It started like this with messages. The same situation started like this. There is a person in our mind who wants to start the love again, friends. First he wants to rekindle it. Look, it is going very planned here. The car card came out. The car card also shows the environment, but it also means taking control. You are afraid of the effect of the environment. He may say himself, maybe it will come like this, look, but take control and be a little like this material, maybe a little bit because of the troubles and maybe a little bit because of the environment. I don't know, everyone should interpret it in their own way. The one who came towards you went as he went and came like a horse, we say. It came dot by dot. My friends, we have a person in mind who came back. Yes, I took it. I accepted it, and that's how it happened. If you liked my videos, please press the like button. I would be very happy if you subscribe. See you in the next videos. Bye, take care, friends.